So first off, I guess, how are you? I guess.
Yeah, I'm great. I've been working for my Discord server and revamping it a lot for about 10 hours. So,
Wow, that's a long
kind of a bit
time.
tired.
Yeah, that's a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah, really.
So,
But I'm having fun about revamping my server because I think my channel is almost reaching about 5,000 subscribers, I guess.
yeah, that's pretty cool actually. So yeah, congratulations on your hit 5,000.
Yeah,
I mean, as long
thank
as
you.
you're having fun revamping the server and stuff, that's good. So I guess second question then would be, when did you like start playing the game, and who was the person who introduced you to the game?
So I started playing Geometry Dash okay, it was started back in high school, back in 2013, I guess, when it's one of my classmates that actually introduced me to the game, but I actually didn't mind it about it. It's just I heard about the game that it just got popular, but back in December 2013, I guess, because it was released in November.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was on recess time that I actually knew about the game. It was actually one of my classmates that they play that new jumpy cute game
Yeah.
that that was literally what happened. So like I actually didn't mind at all. I played Stereo Madness for just a few attempts, then I can go on with my life and whatever. So that's what happened. Then a year later in 2014, I guess, my brother introduced me to the game, which initially I haven't realized that back then before when I was playing GD on 2013, I didn't realize that it had an editor because
Oh yeah.
all my life I know I love art, my dude. That's why I love to create some imaginary stuff. I like to do sketches. I like to do some arts. So when I realized there's an editor to the game, I was just, oh wow,
Yeah, I've seen
maybe
your
I
art.
should.
Yeah, it's pretty good art.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah.
You got that.
Yeah, thank you. So that's what basically happened. So on October, I guess, 2014, I started building my first level, which is not really pretty much good overall because obviously the first
Yeah,
the
you know,
first
your
levels.
first level isn't gonna be like crazy good, like Zelda game or anything like that. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Dude. so so as time goes by, I just kept building and building without minding any business of what people can actually do with me and what I'm capable of. Then there's this time that I actually created my first formal level. It's called Rising. It's a bonus counted level. Uh, it's officially the bonus counted level right now
Oh,
in
cool.
in Geometry Dash. So that was my first featured level, actually.
Ooh, that's actually pretty cool because I haven't even finished.
Yeah.
I haven't even like I haven't even built a full layout yet. So I'm just trying to hope. So yeah, like you said, so you started like right at the beginning of when like Geometry Dash kind of released.
Yes, it was I think a month right after GD was released,
Yeah,
but
like
I haven't known anything about the editor yet, like until a year later.
Yeah.
So that's when I realized that when my brother introduced me to the editor, I was like, it was amazing. So I might actually try and make some art and some cool stuff about the level, and that's what I am now. That's
Yeah,
why I
nice.
love.
I've seen some of your levels and they're actually pretty cool. So and I can tell like you're really good at art. So
Yeah.
I joined GD
Thank you.
Yeah, I joined GD in like 2017, so not even like 2018, so I was actually really late to like all of this.
So, whoa, nice. So that was like early 2.11, right?
Actually, I don't know if it was like, I think it was like late 2018, mid 2018,
Ah.
so it could have been like 2.11, maybe 2.13, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not really good, like,
So like back then, literally I started GD when it was back in 2013, December 2013. Then finally I got to the editor and started creating back in October 2014. I can still remember the dates though, but I don't usually, it's a month, but I don't actually remember the dates. But yeah.
yeah. So like you said, you got your first featured level, and then I'm assuming you just like kept building and then improving and then uploading to YouTube and stuff like that, and then
Yeah. Basically what happened. I was just building and building. I actually wouldn't mind. I actually back then I just don't care if I get a featured or at all or not, because that's one of my criteria to become to become one of the to have my first featured level. The thing is that I have a hobby and I have a very fun at creating levels and creating arts. I just don't care back in the day. Like seriously, it's just my passion to do so.
It was, yeah,
That's
it's just
what
like built for fun then, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like just building for fun. That's why until it was about I started building in 2014. Then my first featured level is like 2 years later.
Yeah.
Ever since I started creating. So yeah.
Yeah, so like quite a different question now. Has there ever been like a time where you've just thought about like quitting the game?
Multiple times, like seriously multiple times. Back then when I went to college, I kind of stopped playing the game for a while, then come back.
Yeah.
Then during my break time, I usually create and do some stuff that I wanted to do. But during my college days, it's like one of the most difficult days of my life that I've ever done. So I have to stop for about a few months. So that's what happened. Yeah. And
so you just came back, I guess. Like you got like, I'm assuming you got like a boost of like motivation, or you just thought, yeah, I have ideas, or I feel like I just want to stay. I guess like an addicting game. Young Chess is very addicting.
Yeah, obviously GD is just not. I don't treat GD as a particular game of sort. I treat GD is like some sort of an art and some sort of a Photoshop. That's what I treat about this game.
Well, yeah,
that's why I love this game a lot.
Yeah, it's like very diverse and like what you can do with it, because you can do like pretty much anything.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I love about this game.
Yeah, what is like, okay, so like what's your favorite level? Like, not really of all time, but like what are like some of your favorite levels that you've like played or seen?
So one of my favorite levels that I ever played on GD is, so there are many things to. One of my favorite ones that I really one of my favorites right now is Ouroboros. Obviously, it's an extreme demon. The art is just amazing, dude. That's one of my favorite. It's a Ouroboros level. It's a level by Geostorm, of course. Hosted by Viprint. And another level that one of my favorite is Wings of Angel by Jerk Rat, of course. Because most of my favorite levels are just full of art, full of theme. Not all of these levels are like particularly basic or just design wise. So most of my favorite levels are art based.
Yeah. So yeah, like okay, so kind of going off of that, like who are your favorite like creators, like people who make like the levels?
Okay, one of my favorite creators is Sir Punch. He's one of my inspirations, especially.
He's really good.
Sir Punch, dude. He's just legendary, dude. I've seen his old days, dude. He's just legendary, dude. I've seen his rise from the top, dude. Like I saw I saw him back. I think that was on Skype, I guess, but I didn't actually mind that he was gonna get popular. By the time he was, a lot of creative points of some sort, and he's sort of an iconic figure as of this point.
Yeah.
That's why I idolize him ever since.
Yeah, he's done like tons of things for the game, and like a lot of his levels are really unique, and like they create lots of new opportunities for people to go off of it and such like stuff like that.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah. So if there was another one, if there was one thing you could say to your past self, as in like when you first started playing, what would you say?
There are many regrets that I did on the past. Like, I did a lot of procrastination, like seriously. Like, sometimes, this is what my problem is as a creator. Sometimes when I create, I do and release some stuff that I want to imagine, and then ended up not finishing it for a few months or even years. I just gonna kind of want to say to my past self that try harder, my dude. Finish it. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, try harder, build faster, because I'm a really, really slow creator, if I'm going to be honest.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is so, like I said, so, and I'm still trying to build. Cause like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make a level, and then like 2 days later, I have another idea, and I'm gonna build this now, and then I never finish either, and like they all die. So.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
speaking of like creators, who would you say is like a person, like an upcoming creator or player that you hope like gets more attention?
So I want to recollect this to my friend, because he's one of my best friend, and he's one of my fellow best friend creators that he's been building for like a couple past 2 years. So his name is Matty 2003, I guess. He's a pretty much unknown creator. He's one of the best in terms of art, and he's amazing, dude.
Does he have a YouTube?
He has a YouTube, but he's pretty much unknown.
Yeah,
So-
I'll go check it out and then see what it's like.
Yeah, you should. He's amazing, dude. He's just he needs more attention than he used to be.
Yeah, I'm assuming he hasn't got any rated levels.
He has creator points, but
Oh.
he hasn't garnered much attention as it used to be.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, okay, this is like a very unusual question that you probably won't remember. But what was?
Sure.
Yeah, what's the first collaboration that you ever joined, like that you can remember?
Ah, yes, of course. I can still remember of one of my earliest days of my collaboration. So it happens on Discord back in 2016, I guess, because I've used Discord for the first time in 2016.
I joined in
So-
2016, like May. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened is that some random guy who doesn't have a creator points yet, and his name is X Misery. Do you know him? X Misery.
Don't think I've heard of him now. But...
Yeah, he's a creator with a lot of creator points now. So I'm kind of glad for him that he has a lot of creator points more than I am. So yeah. So what happens is that like it's just a random DMs that I actually saw on Discord. Like I was just minding my own business.
Yeah, just, like looking through Discord, and then you just get a ping, and you look, and you see, oh yeah, I got a message on this guy. Like,
Yeah, can I do a collab with you? And I just accept, like right off the bat. I just accept him right off the bat, because I've never tried collaborations before, because all the time I used to create my levels solo. So yeah, I can accept this, and you know what? It actually got cancelled, sadly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is sad, dude. That was my.
It happens.
It happens. Yeah, exactly, dude. But it was really a fun experience
So that was
when
one-on-one collab, and not like a mega
Yeah.
collab.
not a mega collab. I think
Yeah.
my first mega collab is pretty much the Yandere, of course, by Dorami.
Oh yeah,
Obviously.
actually you were in that.
Yeah. So I don't usually really comfortable with or working with collaborations or mega collabs. That's why most of the time when I used to create, I only do it pretty much solo, because that's what I love more.
Yeah. How did you like get in touch with Dorami? Like, did he like message you, or did you message him to like get a pie in the Alderite?
Well, I mean, I just talk to him,
So-
oftentimes when he's not busy. But by the time when I
Yeah, you like, I'm assuming like you were like talking to him, and then he was like, either like he was like, oh yeah, I made this level, or like I made this layout, do you want to take a part in it, or...
actually what happened is that he actually kind of gained traction with me ever since since one of my levels are really good, and he kind of like fanboying to me a little bit, but not pretty much. But he was just a little fan of my levels, but not pretty much. But by the time he held a creator contest for the Yandere, so basically what happened is that I just joined, just out of fun. That was just out of fun. I just don't care if I win or not. It's just the hobby
yeah,
of
it's
mine
just
that
a
I.
little thing to just like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, might as well enter this because I'm bored and I got nothing to do. Might as well just join a contest and just see what happens.
Yeah, yeah, that's what basically happened. I never expected to win, and that's what basically got me into the Yandere. And right now, the official Yandere series, of course, by the Rami, that coming
saw
one.
that you were in there. I saw that you're actually streaming it a lot now. So
Yeah, I've been quite active on the community recently, ever since the Yandere started.
yeah, because I'm assuming like you gained. That's like when you gained like some sort of like a lot of traction. Was like from that first from the Yanda and then like now the Yanga.
Yeah.
Stuff, and you just kept growing ever since. So.
Yeah, I started like back 2 months ago, I guess. I had like 1,500 subscribers. Then like, yeah, that was 2 months ago, dude. I never expected to get a lot of traction from that, dude. Like, seriously, I really should continue this one because it's really good.
Yeah.
It brings me more community than I thought it would be. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's probably it now. So.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say thanks for coming on, I guess, and chatting with me. So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the interview. I never because this is my first time getting an interview from someone, which is very very happy, dude. Very happy.
I like thought about this like yesterday, like the day before. I was like, yeah, I think I might do this because it'd be pretty fun to do. It's like people can like learn more about content creators and stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool because it's already 5 a.m. from where I'm from. So like, why the hell not? Why the hell not? I should do an interview before I'm going to sleep. So yeah, I'm having fun actually.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for coming on, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
No problem.
Really appreciate it.